Hi, my name is Michelle and I talk books, and I don't know about you, but I'm always looking ahead to the next month to see what am I going to read, what is next. I know you guys probably don't do that as much as I do. I love doing that. It makes me so excited for the beginning of the month, and there are so many good books coming out in September that I am dying to read. So let's begin. Let's start from the very beginning, and you guys can read right along with me because I'll be doing updates on all these books. I'll be doing book reviews when they are really good because that's what I do. But let's start. I'm going to do them in the order that I'm going to read them. You can kind of follow along with me, see how it's going. This month is crazy. There are so many good books coming out. Usually I limit myself to like 8, but I'm way over that limit. I will be busy. Don't try to find me. I will be very, very busy reading. Up on your screen, let's begin. The first book I'm going to read this month is Jackie and Maria by Jill Paul. She is one of my favorite people. I have interviewed her many times. Love her to death. It comes out August 18th. It is 480 pages. It's historical fiction, and it is about Jackie Kennedy and Maria Callas. And I don't know anything about them. I can't wait to read this book. I really don't know what happened with Aristotle, Ari, as we call him. What happened with that relationship? The more I read about it, I'm like, why did Jackie? I don't know. I can't wait to hear what Jill has to say about this because it will be very, very enlightening for me. Number 2, Interference by Brad Parks comes out September 1st. Thriller. If you've never read a Brad Parks thriller, you've got to. He is beyond. I love him. I've interviewed him, I think, twice. He is hysterical. He talks about how he writes. I'm trying to think of what the fast food place down there is. It's like not Arby. He writes in restaurants, and one specific restaurant, and he talks about it, and I love him. And I've been waiting for this book, so I can't wait. Next, this is going to be very strange how I do this. I saw that this was a 2-part series up on your screen by Kay Bratt. It's a By the Sea series. It's women's fiction. I never got to read True to Me, and that came out last year. So I was like, all right, I'm not going to just read the second book. I can't do that. I have done it. I can't do it anymore. I am going to be up on top of these series so that I know more and I don't have to regret not reading the first one like I should have. So I'm going to read True to Me, which came out last December. And then on September 1st, her new one, No Place Too Far. That should be fun. I really can't wait. I think doing it like this, I'm very excited. Before, I used to just skip over it. If I didn't get a chance to read it, I just skip. And I'm like, no, don't do that anymore because you got to know everything that's going on and you'll be so much happier about it. I don't know about you, but I'll be so much happier about it. So number 4, this one, Monogamy by Sue Miller, comes out September 8th. Women's fiction, 352 pages. I love Sue. I love her books, but this one, I went on Goodreads. I only glance through like stars. Sometimes, I don't know. Goodreads has me a little hooked because it's a little bit better rating system than the Amazon reviews. And they were being harsh about this book. So I'm like, I don't care. Number 5 by Wendy Walker, Don't Look for Me, comes out September 15th, 352 pages, and another thriller. And I love Wendy. I've talked to her. Her books are so good. So far, 2 good thrillers that I am really excited about. I love how I'm breaking it up a little bit between women's fiction and thrillers, and I like to do that. I like to go back and forth, but I say that because Jilly McMillan's book comes out September 22nd, To Tell You the Truth, and that's another thriller. And I was like, should I put something else in between? But then I'm like, but Jilly, I don't know, her books are a little bit different. So I thought, no, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do 2 thrillers in a row, and then I'll see what happens. But I do like to stick something in between the thrillers, or I start having nightmares. Do you start having nightmares? Do you? I do. So I have to break it up a little bit. Number 7, so then we go back to Jodi Picoult, The Book of Two Ways, women's fiction, comes out September 22nd, 432 pages. And again, bad reviews on Goodreads. What? Why? I want to know why. I've heard only good things about this book. I have not read any of Jodi's books. This will be the first one. Then I saw it's getting bad reviews and I'm like, okay, whatever. So that gets to be the first one I read by her. We will see. Robert Dugoni is coming out with The Last Agent on September 22nd. But I never read The Eighth Sister, and that's the first book. So yes, it's crime fiction. I love him. If you have never read The Extraordinary Life of Sam Hell, like, stop what you're doing right now and go get that book. That is one of the best books I have ever read. And I got to talk to him. I got to talk to him many times, but I got to talk to him after that book. I sounded like a babbling idiot because I was just like, how did you write that book? It was so good. So I'm really excited to read these two. I got to do it. I got to do one and then the other. It's going to take time because The Eighth Sister is 478 pages. The Last Agent is 432. The ninth, not technically the ninth book, but the ninth author, I should say. I've got Matt Haig, The Midnight Library, coming out September 29th. I have seen the most amazing reviews of this book. I cannot wait. Can't wait. Then number 10 by Linda Kerr. And I'm going to tell you something about that. The ThreeMRS Rights comes out September 29th, 381 pages. This is a writing duo. Linda Hall and then Kerr Graf. Linda, woman, Kerr, man, not married, writing duo. I'm so intrigued by that concept because I read a lot of books that are written by two women. And I've also read books written by husband and wife, but a male, female, married to other people, and then write together. I can't wait. And I love this cover too. I thought it was a crazy good cover. It's what drew me into it. I'm like, what's that book? I didn't see that book. Sometimes we judge a book by its cover. It happens. Then I saw this and I was like, yes, end September with Nicholas Sparks. The Return by Nicholas Sparks, 368 pages. I need a Nicholas Sparks book in my life. So I thought, you know what? Do it as the last book of the month. It'll be awesome. I have a lot of reading to do. I want to know what you're reading. I really do. Leave me comments below. Are you reading any of these books? Do any of these books interest you now after you've seen the covers of them? And did you know they were coming out? Just let me know. I love talking books. So that's it. That's my month. So I don't know what you're going to be doing this month, but I know what I'm going to be doing this month. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please hit like. Please subscribe if you have not already. And stay tuned. We've got a lot of book reviews to do, and I will be coming back and checking in with you and letting you know how these go until my next video.